The Golden State Warriors entered Monday night's showdown against the Denver Nuggets riding high on a 7-game winning streak. The recent acquisition of Jimmy Butler had injected fresh energy into the team, making them look like legitimate contenders once again. However, what was expected to be a routine victory turned into an unexpected setback. The Nuggets, despite resting key players like Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Christian Braun, managed to stun the Warriors with a 114-105 win. It was a classic trap game, and Golden State fell right into it. One of the biggest concerns coming out of the loss wasn't just the defeat itself, but the state of Stephen Curry. Heading into the game, Curry was already listed as questionable due to a back strain. Even though he pushed through and suited up, it was clear he wasn't at his best. Now, with the Warriors facing a back-to-back set against the Milwaukee Bucks, a major decision looms. Should they rest their superstar? After the loss, head coach Steve Kerr didn't shy away from admitting what everyone could see. Curry is exhausted. He has been carrying the team for the past month, putting in one Herculean effort after another. Kerr acknowledged the toll this has taken, stating that they need to find a way to get him some much-needed rest. His energy hasn't been the same, and the wear and tear of the season is clearly catching up to him. Kerr, however, didn't completely rule out the possibility of Curry playing against Milwaukee. He emphasized that this decision would ultimately be up to the medical staff and how Curry feels leading up to tip-off. Still, it's hard to ignore the signs. Against Denver, Curry struggled, shooting just 6 of 21 from the field. He still managed to put up 20 points, but it was far from his usual dominant self. Adding to the struggles, he turned the ball over 7 times, an uncharacteristic performance that only reinforced how much the grind of the season has weighed on him. The question now is, how will the Warriors fare if Curry sits out against the Bucks? His health is the ultimate priority, especially with the team eyeing another deep playoff run. There's no denying that Golden State is at its best when Curry is firing on all cylinders, and if rest is what he needs, it's a sacrifice worth making. If Curry does sit, the scoring load will have to be shared, and that means players like Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, and Buddy Hield will need to step up in a major way. Butler, who has already shown his ability to take over games, will likely be the focal point of the offense. Kuminga, who has been growing into a more prominent role, will have to take on more responsibility. Even players like Gary Payton II will need to contribute in any way possible to keep the Warriors competitive. Golden State's season isn't defined by a single regular season game, but the long-term health of their franchise cornerstone is everything. With the playoffs fast approaching, they must make the right call. Do they risk fatigue creeping in and affecting Curry's performance down the stretch? Or do they take the cautious route and give him the rest he clearly needs? One thing is certain. This decision could have a ripple effect on the Warriors' championship aspirations.